Hello everybody, this is Cole M. from LibertyRevoltMedia.com, and this is my story of why I left the left. When I was in high school, I was the most flagrantly anti-government person you can imagine. What's funny about this is that I thought, for some reason, that the Democratic Party was the anti-government party, and I guess I never did enough political research to understand that it's actually the political right that wants to impose smaller government. The only reason I continued to support the left was because I thought they would break up the corporate kleptocracy, which many people think has taken over America. Well, when I saw Barack Obama get elected and the biggest bank in the country, Citigroup, hand him a list of people to put in his cabinet, and then he puts in every single one, you can bet I lost just a little bit of faith in the political left. And then we move on to the new era, and now we've got identity politics, hate speech, all these things. We're tearing ourselves apart over microaggressions and things we may or may not have said. Now, I understand if people get offended by these things, but I don't think people understand that they have personal responsibility, that they can choose to be offended or they can choose not to be offended, and that when we exposed ignorance and racism on public forums, what we've done is redlined the people that shouldn't be having these opinions in the public forum anyway. If you can put an argument against someone in a public sphere like a social media company, and it's a legitimate argument against someone who's spewing hate speech, then you've done more to win people over to your side than silencing those views. So, when you have a political party who is for breaking up corporate kleptocracy and actually empowers it, who is belittling the First and Second Amendment, even though they're out protesting and saying that we need to defund the police, do all these things that will undermine governmental power structures, but we should definitely get rid of all our guns before we do that. It just seems that there is a fundamental ideological divide within these people's heads. So, these days, the left doesn't seem to stand what I used to think the left stood for. And being the flagrantly anti-government person that I've always been, I've rediscovered the power of the political right. And that's why I left the left. Liberty.